Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the International Fab Talks. Thank you for being with us. And dear friends, our life is getting beautiful and better by the day. And ask me why. Because there are a lot of people out there with a beautiful heart wanting to bring peace into the world instead of war. There are several people across the world who only want to achieve peace. They want to give their best. It's not that we have hatred in our heart. We have a lot of love, except for those few who are interested in war, who are interested in harming others and hurting others. Today, on this platform, we have a special person called Mr. Arun, who's here with such a lot of passion, kindness to help himself, his family, and of course, the world as well. So let's get to know about our special celebrity today. He is Mr. Arun. Sir, thank you for joining us and welcome to the session.
Thank you so much.
With your permission, I'll go ahead and introduce you in an official way, sir.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And good morning to all the guests who are here. And thank you for joining us. Let's have a rewarding experience today by getting to know about our special celebrity. He is Mr. A.Arun Aloysius Magesh. He is an RCI certified Rehabilitation Social Worker, currently working as an administrator at Vidya, Sudha, Sri Ramachandra Institute of Higher Education and Research, Chennai. Additionally appointed as a nodal officer for the welfare of persons with disabilities in Sri Ramachandra Institute of Higher Education and Research, Chennai. He's completed his Masters in Social Work, that is MSW, and submitted Ph.D. thesis on State Resource Center. I'll just get myself right over there. He's completed his Masters in Social Work, that is MSW, and submitted Ph.D. thesis on the topic, let me get myself right. He has been submitting his thesis, that is the State Resource Center, Department of Education, MofSJ&E, and Research Institute affiliated to the University of Madras, Chennai. If I'm getting that right, that's really, it would be really good. So the effects of socio-economic conditions of parents on the intervention strategies for children with disabilities, if I'm not mistaken. And dear friends, apart from that, when you get to know about people like this who have been doing their best, continuing with their education in spite of all the ups and downs and trying to even get a PhD, that's really wow. Sir has completed more than 25 years of work experience in the field of disability and rehabilitation. He has worked more than 10 years as an SNAC Coordinator in Tamil Nadu, representing the National Trust, MofSJ&E, that the full form, sir, will allow us to know from him, the Government of India. Member in Professional Social Workers Association of Tamil Nadu, member in Disability Rights Alliance India, New Delhi. And Mr. Arun is also the administrator, Vidya, Sudha, and nodal officer. Apart from that, he's coordinated with SRTC Trainings, Department for the Welfare of Differently Abled, Government of Tamil Nadu. RCI and NIPMED accredited training programs, resource faculty for CRE status, including seminars, webinars, workshops, conferences, mentor, counselor, activist, and trainer for different parent support groups, for several parent support groups across Tamil Nadu. And he has presented 8 papers in the national and international conferences and seminars. And he's published 1 article on positive approaches by the parents and behavioral changes of disabled children, published in the Journal of the Asiatic Society of Mumbai. And dear friends, it has been approved by UGC CARE, peer-reviewed and referred journal, etc. Published an article on social approaches adopted by parents of children with disabilities and their participation in empowerment aspects. So beautiful. And published in Journal of Rehabilitation Council of India, that is JRCI volume, if I'm to get that all of that right. So when I start sharing the profile of our unsung heroes like this, it really makes me get goosebumps. And like, how could all of these people be so great in spite of facing several issues, several difficulties, several ups and downs? They would still want to give that fight and face the world. It's not like why me, it is like try me. I'm all here to face life. Dear Arun sir, you're really an icon in today's world. And welcome, sir, to the International Fab Talks.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, dear sir. So the first question before we begin the interview, as I messed up with the PhD part, so I'd like you to share. You already submitted your thesis. So if you could share something on that and then we could begin, because I was stuck up over there for a few moments. Would you help us out and then we go ahead with the interview, please?
Yeah, PhD, that's my topic. So I have submitted my thesis in social work and disability rehabilitation. So my research organization is State Resource Training Center, which is coming under Ministry of Human Resource and Development. That's why I called MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource and Development, Government of India. So that institution, SRC, it's associated research institute for University of Madras. So that's why.
Thank you, sir.
It's a 10 years, 11 years I took to complete this PhD. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for helping me. My dear friends, in this way, if at all you make a mistake or if there is something that is not okay, you could always redo it once again. You can ask for help and take help. Yes, dear friends, let's go ahead and get started with the interview. Dear sir, how would you define yourself? Who is the real Arun?
Basically, I'm a professional social worker. You have already mentioned in your orientation. I'm a professional social worker and a disability rights activist who, with an empathetic approach and a series of engagement in field level activism, I works for the empowerment of persons with disabilities and their parents. Furthermore, I feel proud to be the father of 3 children, of whom 2 are young adults with disabilities. So this is my introduction.
Hello, dear friends, and we would like to thank our special celebrity for sharing all of that. Thank you, sir, for sharing. That's really very nice. Dear sir, you are an inspiration to many parents out there. Not only the parents, the youngsters, the senior citizens. In fact, all of our guests who are present here today. You've been a great inspiration to all of us. But today, the question is, who has been the inspiration to you to take up all of these challenges and stand tall and strong and face everything?
Yeah, my inspiration is Dr. Ambedkar. Yes, Dr. Ambedkar is my inspiration because he fought for social justice and equality in our Indian society. Moreover, his effort in framing the Constitution of India has saved many downtrodden Indian citizens. So, his role model, inspiration to me. Yeah.
That's really nice, sir. Thank you so much for sharing. That's really wonderful. Dear sir, you've been facing a lot of challenges. All that I can understand is you've been through a lot of ups and downs, like all of us do. And all of us have our own technique to manage stress or our challenges. We'll not call it as stress, we'll call it as challenges of life. How did you manage all of your challenges that you faced and how are you still doing it? Would you like to share a few of the tips that how you balance your challenging
Stress.
times?
Challenging or stress? Stress.
Challenging times. You could
Okay.
take it as stress or challenging times. However.
Okay. Often I plan the programs in coordination with a section of our staff team in consideration of practical expectations, prioritization of tasks, and allocation of time and resources. At times, I do feel stressed with my staff, understanding the levels of capacity of each staff member. I plan the activities. So, moreover, if I feel too much stress, I will divert my mind in engaging myself in different activities such as reading books, listening to music, watching TV, going out for a long trip, If it will go beyond my control, all my stress will relieved through my personal prayers for forgiveness and reading the Bible. So these are all ways I usually practice to reduce my stress. Then challenging. So I love challenges. So it's my, from the beginning, from my early childhood days, from till now, I'm looking everything in a positive way. So I love challenges. I love, particularly I love problems. I usually tell to everybody, so I love issues, because issues, when issues comes, the automatic the solution will come only. So that's why challenge and trust, it's all, I love both.
Yes, sir. I really like the way you said this, when there are problems, there are solutions. And so any issue or any problem comes up, there will be a solution. And I'm ready to face all of that. And that makes me stronger.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Wonderful, sir. That's really very nice. Dear sir, may we know about your childhood? When you were a little kid, how was your childhood? Were you the mischievous one in the family, or the shy one, the talkative one?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was mischievous, but I'm not a troublesome child. Right? During my childhood days, I had a tendency to win games, even crookedly. So now I'm not like that. As a child, I enjoyed my childhood days.
So, you had any incident you remember regarding your childhood? Either you were scolded by your parents or pampered by them. If you could remember something of your
This
early
era
childhood.
happened in my childhood days. My father, both my parents, father and mother, both are teachers. Both father and mother were teachers. So they always scolded me whenever I did any mistakes, whenever I disobey their orders, disobey their instruction. So that time they scolded me. These are all happened. So I liked, that's why I told, I love my childhood days, because I was happy on those days. So no commitment there and those days. So I enjoyed with my family members, the friends, even whatever I personally want from my parents. I ask my parents. So for that, I sometimes, I lost so many days. I was anger, because my parents, they never give immediately whatever I ask in those days. So these are all happened during my.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your childhood with us, your childhood memories. Yes, dear friends, we go ahead with the next question. Dear sir, your favorite book, which you'd love to recommend to others to read. If you read this book, you will be really enlightened. Is there any book like that, sir?
Ponniyin Selvan. Ponniyin Selvan. It's a Kalki's novel, right? So I like this Ponniyin Selvan because usually my hobbies, one of the hobbies is reading a books. So after 10 o'clock every day, so 10 to 12, I planned my day-to-day life. So 10 to 12, I read books. I usually read books. Then I will chat in the Google. So I learned so many messages through a website as well as books. So I like this Ponniyin Selvan, Kalki's Ponniyin Selvan. So that Kalki is my favorite author. Then even Prabhanjan is also another author. So these are all.
Yes.
They have good ideas, So their books are all, most of their books all, they will teach positivity, how to take issues in a positive way. So that's all I like.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, when you say Ponniyin Selvan, is it connected to the movie that was recently released?
Yes, exactly.
I
So
guess
because
reading.
Vikram is my favorite director. So maybe my wavelength and its wavelength will be the same.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much for sharing, sir. That's really very nice. Dear sir, what is that one quality within you that you love about yourself? This is Arun, and this is the special core quality of mine. I love myself. What is that special thing about you, sir?
Yeah. Special. See, I'm a positive thinker. I'm a positive person with positive thinking, and I have a good socialization skills. So I can easily mingle with everyone. So today I'm scolding. Immediately another few minutes I will easily interact with those people. So I never bring all my sorrows and problems into my head and mind. So there is no ego in my mind. So that is fine.
Yes, sir. That's beautiful. No ego, very friendly. And of course, being a great person, that's really very nice. To be a positive thinker, to be always positive. And if at all you hurt somebody or maybe shouted or maybe got angry, but again, you immediately take them back into your folds. That's really nice. Dear sir, have you been able to take off some time for yourself and go on a vacation? Did you ever get that chance?
Yeah. I prefer mostly I prefer hill stations only. My favorite holiday destinations are hilly regions, right? Especially Javadi Hills, Satyamangalam Hills, and Elagiri Hills in Tamil Nadu. So I love these places due to the serenity and moderately cold climate of the places, and the interaction with the tribal communities is or I love and I like to interact with the tribal peoples. So that's why I prefer those people, those areas. Because when I studied MSW, that time I was stay there more than 2.5 months with the tribal people. So I loved their culture. I was staying with them. So I ate their food. These are all that motivates me uh, be a person in those areas. That is.
Yes, sir. Thank you. The innocence, the simplicity of the tribal people really is a great thing to, mix with them, get to know them, how they live, how they coordinate with each other, network with each other. That's really nice. I would love to also do that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing that. In fact, instead of being with the bustling city and, dashing at each other and walking about in the city, it's better to take off some time and visit the places where really it is very serene. It could be a tribal area as well, and get to know about their lifestyle. I really like this, sir, which you've shared just now. Thank you very much.
Because, see, in rural people, they'll usually visit urban areas. Even urban people, whenever they have festivals and all, no, they usually go to their native places in rural areas. But in tribal people, they don't have space here in the town areas and the cities. So we people should go to their place. We should stay with them, interact with them. We should learn from them most of qualities. So that's why I prefer.
Yes. Thank you so much. It's a big takeaway for us. Thank you. Thank you for sharing all of that. Dear sir, how would you want to be remembered in this world, and why should people remember you?
It's a good question. So there are
yes, sir.
During my school days, I had stuttering and stammering issues. And in fact, I had a learning disability to an extent. Thus, I want people to remember me as a person who succeeded in his career despite his learning disabilities. And I was a proud parent of two young adults with disabilities. You know that. So most of the parents, parents of children with disabilities think that what will happen to their child after the demise of them. I strongly suggest them to teach children and adults with disabilities independency and provide life skills training to children with special needs for self-dependency. So when we are doing all these, people will remember you, right? Because I'm also a person with disability. I was a person with disability. I overcome that issue. Now I'm an independent person. I have two adults with disabilities, but my children now they are independent because whatever I learned from the community, I taught to my kids. My younger son, I have a triplet. So among triplet, two of them are children, adult with disabilities. So my elder son is now he is working as a HR executive in a reputed company. He has completed postgraduate degree in labor management. My daughter, she's a young girl with cerebral palsy. He has completed BA LLB honors law. Then my second son, now he has completed NIOS, 10th standard to NIOS, and now he is doing independent living skill as well as vocational training, skill upgradation training. So I make them independent. People of parents and persons with disability should think we have abilities. Parents should think that our children have abilities. We should identify the abilities of a child. Based on the ability, based on the skills, we should promote the kids in that way. Even the person with disability, they should think we have courage, we have enough. So the person with disability should not think that they are disability. They are differently able. They have everything. Person first, disability next. So they should be treated equally. So these are all when we are practicing in our day-to-day life. No one will forget us. They will remember us.
Yes, sir. Thank you for
Practice
sharing
makes
that.
perfection.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Practice makes perfection. Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing all of that. I really appreciate the way you have personally overcome all of the challenges yourself and with your children, and of course, helping other parents to make their children independent, to give them that strength. Even if we are no more, our children should be independent and carry on their lives.
Yes.
Yes. And hats off to you for this beautiful mission which you are on to. Definitely you will be remembered by this world in a very beautiful way, that you've been inspiring many parents not to give up, but to face life and to help their children. Dear friends, this is what is called the challenge of the common man, the unsung heroes who are here to create a beautiful world. We should give our time and energy in getting to know about them and make them our role models, than instead of simply being stuck with music, entertainment, which is okay, that's fine. You could have a little of that as well. But the reality of life exists here, the unsung heroes of the world. Dear sir, now, as I said, movies, I mentioned films, film stars. I would just like to come down now to a movie. Your favorite movie, sir. Is there any movie that you really like?
Usually, I will never go to theaters for watching movies. Recently, I watched a movie. That is my favorite movie nowadays. That is Jai Bhim. Jai Bhim. It's a Tamil movie, so directed by T.J. Gnanavel, I think, and acted by actor Surya and Lijo Mol Jos and Manikandan. So these are all actors in that movie. The movie project, what I from that that's my movie. The movie projected justice for family who lost their main yearning member in a police atrocity. So the movie talks about ensuring social justice for the poor. That was my favorite movie. So justice is equal for everybody. All are equal before the law. So that's why.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's my favorite.
Yes. You'd like to share something more?
No, nothing.
Yes. Thank you very much for selecting the best movie with a social message, like equality and justice for everyone. All are equal before law. That's really nice. Thank you, sir, very much. Dear sir, when you were in school or college, did you ever take part in sports and games?
Yeah. Cricket is my favorite game, but I love to watch cricket in those days. I played a cricket. Then apart from this, hockey is another game. So I played both hockey because my father, basically, he was a teacher, school HM, but he trained students, their own school students in hockey. So I also used to go with my father, and I also done. But my favorite game is cricket. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Dear sir, you said just now, a few seconds ago, that you love cricket. I would want to know, how did you feel when India lost the match to Australia, the World Cup?
It's a great, because you never think that India should win. So good players, good team will win. So that most of the friends, my relatives, they usually said, so when India is playing, India will win. But I said, the team will win. Which team perform good, they will win. Right? So recently, this World Cup, I personally worried about World Cup failure, but it's not failure. What's that? The clipping, I saw in the newspaper, news channel. So I saw news clipping in one of the famous news channel last week on the reasons for the defeat of Indian cricket in the 2023 World Cup. The reasons that were articulated are indeed most interesting and pacified me when I was in a hurt feeling over the defeat of Indian team. The conclusion of the news channel was more interesting because they said, whenever you plan, whenever you prepare everything, but the execution is very, very important. So planning, decision making, it's all good. But when you are implementing that strategy, it should be a planned strategy. So teamwork is very, very important. So I learned this execution. So this World Cup, so all were good, but only thing, the execution and team spirit lost in India. So that's why India lost.
Yes, sir. We appreciate your view, sir. Thank you very much for sharing. Dear sir, the next question is a very personal question. What change you would want to bring in the world? Personally, you've been trying to bring changes as you shared earlier. Now, I would like you to focus all your thoughts and energy as to which is that particular area in the world you would like to really see a change or bring a change about.
Discrimination in any form needs to be prevented, right? That is, the vulnerable need to be protected and treated equally without social disparities. So this I want to change in the world.
Very nice. I really like this. You started off with discrimination. No discrimination, no social injustice. All should be treated equally with respect and dignity. Very true, my dear friends. All of you out there and all our guests over here, let's overcome discrimination and social injustice and live with peace and harmony. Thank you, sir. And I really applaud you on sharing this thought of yours that there should be a change in this part of the society where no discrimination anymore, all justice and all equality. Yes, dear sir. The next question coming up. Have you ever thought of retirement? Yes, I would now feel that maybe at the age of 60 or 70, whatever it could be, I plan to retire at so-and-so age.
From my service in an organization, I can retire at maybe 58 or 60. It's all mandatory. So whoever joined here, it's mandatory. But until my death, right? So I will not retire from engaging as a social worker and disability rights activist. That's so retirement. It's only for the physical retirement, right? Physical retirement from job. But retirement, it's until my death. I will work with the community.
Yes, I really like this. I will work with the community because the community has given me so much. I have to give back to the community as well.
Yes, thank you. So whatever I learned from the community, it is my responsibility. I return to community. So that's why.
Yes, I get that. That's really very, very nice. You're not only a person who takes, a person who also gives back. In fact, all of us should give back to the society, should give back to the universe. What we have received, we also should give back and then leave this world in a beautiful way. We should be givers more than takers. Dear sir, we'll come down to something different. Lottery. If you ever win a lottery, what would you do with all of that money? A big jackpot.
So the critical question you are asking. Okay. I prefer winning the lottery to work a perfect job, right? Working a perfect job gives me peace and satisfaction. So that is my answer.
That's really nice. Instead of a lottery, you would want a perfect job to work and to give your best.
Yes.
Yes, much appreciated. It's really much appreciated. Dear sir, many of us, including me, and many of us are still not able to understand the difference between smart work and hard work. We don't know when to do smart work and when to do hard work. If you could, from your experience, share the difference between smart work and hard work, that would be really nice.
So, yeah, okay. Smart work indicates both effectiveness and efficiency. That is achievements with low inputs, right? However, hard work demonstrates effectiveness, that is achievements with more inputs. That's my answer.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you so much for sharing. Dear sir, as you said, you've been facing personal challenges, professional challenges as well. But you say, yes, I find solutions to all my problems. And so I don't feel they are stressed. I'm stressed or, into challenges, because there's always a solution. In this beautiful journey called life, have you found best friends who were with you to help you to derive the best solutions to all the problems and challenges you faced till date?
Yeah. So most of my friends are supporting friends. We support each other. So if they need any help, any help in the sense, not monetary help, maybe some counseling, maybe they need some support, psychological support, I will support those friends. Similarly, they will also support us. So as a team, we are supporting each other. So that's why I usually tells to my colleagues and my friends, my family members, that whenever we are giving, we are receiving in any form, right? So that is the reason. So
I like this, sir. Whenever we give, we also receive.
yeah.
Right? That's really nice. Would you like to name a few of your friends, sir?
All my colleagues, they are my friends. Then all my family members are my friends. Then are my all my elders, elders. Then my superiors are my friends. So if I'm doing anything wrong in my work, my elders will guide me, will always support me to rectify my mistakes. Similarly, if I'm doing anything wrong or any what's that? Any wrong ideas, listen, my colleagues will support me to rectify those issues. So it's give and take, So whenever I need help, I receive from them. Whenever those people need any guidance and counseling, I will support them. So that's my.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for sharing that. And in a very beautiful way, you shared that. Thank you so much. Dear sir, what makes you smile? And when do you smile? When do you feel satisfied? Yes, and then there's a beautiful smile on your face.
It's a great question you are asking. I'm thinking when I complete a planned task, fruitfully and timely, promptly. So when I complete a planned task fruitfully and promptly, that brings a smile to my face. So whenever I completed my expectation, so that time I be very happy person. My face will be showing happiness and a smile.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing. Is there any weakness that you have?
Yes. I perceive short temper as my major weakness. Short temper, I usually sometimes, whenever I'm in a sad or whenever I'm in a critical mood, that time if anybody comes and asks any questions or anything, that time I lost my control. Short temper, that's all.
How honest
That is
of you
my
to share
weakness.
that.
Yeah, that's my weakness.
Very honest, to be open and say, yeah, sometimes I do get angry and I'm a bit short-tempered. In fact, I could resonate with you because I am also like that, but I have controlled that. Now I've become more conscious that, yes, if I blurt out or say something, it may have a negative effect. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for sharing. Dear sir, from where do you derive your strength when you are low, when you feel very low and like that you feel that I can't do it anymore. But then again, you rise up like a phoenix and you complete your work, your task, and face life. From where do you get the strength to rise back? Because till date, you're so strong and being a role model for others, growing with others, self-growth, family growth, the community growth, and of course, the universe. From where do you derive all of that energy and strength?
I have a strong courage to face failures and move ahead by accepting the criticism and building positivity. So that is my strength. So I learned everything as a learning, right? All failures are learning. So I never look at the negative aspects of my failures. I always look at the positive. What are the positives in my failures? So that is why if people come and ask, give any criticism, I accept, because criticism will be one of my stepstone, right? So when I keep all these um, uh, failures and even accepting criticism, that's my strength.
Yes, sir. Facing criticism, accepting them, and not being worried about criticism, going ahead and facing life. Very nice. Many of us, like if we are criticized, like we feel low, we feel dull, but you say, yeah, it's my strength. It gives me energy to go forward. That's wonderful, sir. Dear sir, are you scared of anything?
Yeah, I scared of my short temper. Because people used to pointed out my issue. So whenever I'm in a angry mood, or whenever I'm in what's that, a depressed mood, that time I usually shouted people. So then after that I learned. So I rectified my mistakes also. Then I call those people and I ask excuses from them. So that's why this is a very really scared situation for me. So I'm worrying about that. I'm trying to keep myself calm. I'm trying to accept all my friends, relatives, colleagues, and everything as equal. But this is, it's very funny. It's also.
Yes. You've been very open, you've been very frank, and you've been very honest with where are you, lacking. That is the short-temperedness that you have. That is anger displacement, maybe, or you're stressed about something. Maybe you just can't take it a little, so you just shift it over there. So it's fine. Anybody, most of us do that, and you're accepting that. Yes, I do have this. I'm scared of my short-temperedness. That's so nice and humble of you.
Whenever I'm scared, whenever I'm in the short-term depressed mood and some stress, that time I'm trying to control myself. At the same time, I never talk those periods. So because if I'm talking unwantedly, I can release my unwanted words. So this is so that's why I don't want to talk during that whenever I'm stressed or depression.
Yes.
Depression is not a psychological issue, so I'm healthy in that area.
Yes, I understand. Because we all have that. Almost all of us have this short-temperedness. Most of us. It's very rare that few people
These
can
are all
control
work
it.
pressure or something.
Yes. Yes. And it's really very nice to even, identify it that, yes, this is a problem where I have to work on it. It's very honest of you to share that. Thank you. Thank you for being so humble and like acknowledging, that part. Yeah, I have to work on this. And definitely, sir, you are a beautiful human being. You will really succeed in overcoming the short-temperedness. We are with you.
Thank you.
Yes. Dear sir, what advice would you love to give the younger generation?
there is a word in Tamil. There is not word, it's a sentence, right? Dr. Vairamuthu, he has given, he wrote his in his book, right? வாழ்க்கையே போர்க்களம் வாழ்ந்துதான் பார்க்கணும் போர்க்களம் மாறலாம் போர்கள் தான் மாறுமா. In English, which means life is a battlefield. You have to live it and see it. The battlefield can change, battles don't change. So I'll give this advice to the younger generation about positively fighting our lives and overcoming the challenges of life. So that is the advice to my younger generation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing it in Tamil and explaining it in English. Thank you very much. If you are not who you are today in this position, as we mentioned earlier, that you were all of that when we were sharing your profile. If you are not what you are today, what would you have become? A doctor, a teacher, an engineer, or somebody else?
I would have preferred to serve as a community organizer by facilitating social upliftment for poor and vulnerable communities. So that is my. If I'm not a social worker, I'm not an administrator, I'm not a nodal officer in our institution, maybe I would prefer to serve as a community organizer by facilitating social upliftment of poor and vulnerable. That's
yes.
all.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Sir, your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue. Blue in the sense sky blue, right? Because it is the color code for autism disability. So World Autism Awareness Day falls on 2nd April. So that time United Nations UNO has unanimously declared April 2nd is International World Autism Awareness Day. So they have declared blue, sky blue, so color code, right? So which indicates persons with autism spectrum disorder. So because autism spectrum disorder is a growing disability in all over the world. So India is will be the second largest disability in autism. So that's why I prefer. So usually my colors, my dress, everything, I prefer to select blue color only. So that is my favorite.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for sharing that. And thank you for explaining all of that. That really makes sense. It's really very nice. Dear sir, would you like to share a favorite quote of yours? A quotation, a proverb, which you really like? It could be in Tamil or in English.
In Bible, there is verses. நன்மை செய்ய அறிந்தும் செய்யாமல் போனால் அதுவே பாவம். So நன்மை செய்ய அறிந்தும் செய்யாமல் போனால் அது பாவம் in my Bible. So in English, which means knowing to do good and not doing it is a sin. So this is my favorite quote. So I would share this quote to everybody.
Yes. So you speak excellent Tamil, sir. Romba nalla, sir. Very
Thank
nice.
you so much.
I really like it because you have that good fluency and flow. It's really great. I'd love to hear you in Tamil when you speak. Yes, sir. Dear sir, till date, you've accomplished different things. You've been through all of the journey of, educating others, educating yourself, taking care of your family, your children. And today we've even been submitting your thesis. You completed, almost your Ph.D is done. So all of this, when did you feel really proud? Yeah, this is my proudest moment, my proudest accomplishment. I feel good.
I was an instrument in organizing and motivating persons with disabilities in Kelambakam. Is a place which is located nearby Kanjipuram district in Tamil Nadu, right? When I was working in an organization, in an NGO, 15 years back, that time I went to Kelambakam village for conducting disabled association meeting, right? In the meeting, nearly 100 persons with disabilities came and asked me. In that particular village, nearly 10 to 15 persons with disabilities lived there. So they personally informed me there is a place in their village. They want some recreational room. So they wanted to build a recreational room for their use. They asked me how to construct the recreational room in that village. So they didn't have money for that. They didn't have manpower. They didn't have material. So they asked me. Then I talked with my management there. Then I prepared a proposal. Then I sent it to the local panchayat leaders. In panchayat, we were discussing about how to support the recreational needs of, how to fulfill the recreational needs of persons with disability, those who are living in that particular village. Then the panchayat leader, he donated 350 square feet place, he is own donated freely. Then I requested nearby corporate companies for buying materials, raw materials for building. So we mobilized nearly 4 lakhs rupees from the local resources. So we mobilized money, materials, and free land. So now the building was after 3 or 4 months. Now, persons with disabilities are spending their time in that recreational rooms. So still I'm remembering that, okay, I did a good job for them. Then similarly, when I was at an NGO, the special school for 10 years back, so it's 15 years back. So I trained 5 students, children with cerebral palsy. Then I make them to independent. Now, after I joined here, still I have a contact with those students. Now, whatever help they are asking me, I help. For example, I motivate them for higher education. I motivate them for good employment. So now 3 of them have completed graduation. One joined in IT company. One student has joined, he has completed law, BA LLB. Then one more girl, she has completed this graduation. So these are all my accomplishment.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. That's really very nice to share all of that. That made you feel proud. I love the recreational room that you all created for the specially abled or the differently able. You could say that. That's really very nice. It's really so happy that you are still in contact with those students who you trained and you're still guiding them and they are in contact with you. We wish them all the best in all their endeavors. Dear sir, if you are given a chance to relive somebody's life, whose life you would love to relive?
I didn't understand. What's that?
It's just an imaginary question. If at all you were given a chance to go to the past and relive somebody's life, like I'll put it in a more crisp way. If there's a time machine that was invented where you had to just click the button and that would take you into the past era, you have to go there and relive somebody's life. Whose life you would love to relive?
Dr. Abdul Kalam. Because Abdul Kalam, he started his career with government school. Then he lived as poor, and after that he achieved his goal, right? He's a role model. I admire APJ Abdul Kalam's life history. So if the life has rewind button, I'll go back to follow Abdul Kalam.
How nice. And it, suddenly came out. You didn't even think for a minute. It just came out, APJ Abdul Kalam. So, yes, thank you very much, sir. That's really very nice. Dear sir, do you forgive others easily? Yes or no?
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate yourself with regard to forgiving others?
10 plus.
Wow, 10 plus. What a way. And I've never got this answer, 10 plus. Either it is, either one of them said 0. If you ask me personally, it is 5. And different people have rated different. But 10 plus is the first answer today on the International Fab Talks. That's wonderful. That's really nice to be large-hearted, to forgive people. Yes, sir. We should learn that from you, many of us.
Because in my Bible, Jesus Christ has mentioned 7 times no, 770 times we should forgive others. So that's why.
That's really nice. Thank you so much for sharing, sir. Dear sir, do you have anything else to share which I didn't ask you? Would you like to just focus on that and share something from your side? I might have not come across that particular area or point which you wanted to share. You're most welcome to share that.
I don't know.
Is there anything else you want to share and on this platform and let the people know, the world know? Yes, Mr. Arun would like to share something and enlighten the world.
Yeah. So one thing I would like to tell to everybody, that struggle is everywhere. Problem is everywhere. But we should not develop anxiety about fear and struggle and problems. We should face whatever struggles and problems. It's all temporary, right? So when you are planning to overcome these struggles, we will easily achieve our goal. So you need not bother about the struggles and problems.
Yes.
So that is my word.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Dear sir, that was a beautiful message and an encouraging way to build the confidence in people to face life. So the main part of the interview has come to an end, sir. I'd like to go on with the rapid fire round. With your permission, may I take another 5 minutes, sir, from you?
Why not?
Thank you so much. Thank you, dear friends, the guests who are here. Thank you so much for your patience, and all our audience, the virtual audience. Thank you for being with us. Let's go ahead with the rapid fire round to get to know about the likes and dislikes of our celebrity today. He is Mr. A.Arun Aloysius Magesh. Yes, sir. Dear sir, this round you'll have to answer either in 1 word or 2 words. You just have to make a selection. I'll give you the choice. You have to pick out any one. It's a brief session. Yes, sir. A beautiful day according to you in one word. In Tamil, I will tell you. Nalla naal or nalla naal ore word.
My birthday.
Wow. How nice. That's a unique answer. That's nice. I think that's also one of the most unique answers. I haven't received that answer till date. My birthday. What a way to celebrate life.
I born, that's why I'm here.
Yes, I love that answer. Romba nalla sir. Sir, when you help others, do you expect anything in return? Maybe a smile, maybe a satisfaction on their face when you see, yes, you help them and there's a satisfaction. They feel good. Or maybe a hug, you could say. Do you expect anything, something as simple as that?
No, I
Very
never
good.
expect anything.
Yes. Dear
Because
sir,
whatever I learned from the community, right? I learned from the society, I'm returning it. I'm giving back to the community. So why should I expect, no expectations.
yes. Very well said. Very well said. You'd love to stay in a city, a village, a town, or a tribal area?
Tribal area?
I added that. I knew you would really focus on that. Usually I ask, is it the city, the village, or the town? But I know that you will select the tribal area. That's really nice. Wonderful. Dear sir, you love to travel by land, water, or air?
Walk.
Your favorite season?
Snow season.
Pardon, sir?
Winter season.
Winter. Thank you. Thank you. If you were given a choice to select a cake, some chocolates, or an ice cream, what would you pick up first?
Nothing, madam. No.
Why, sir?
I didn't eat cake, sweets, and something. So
You
that's
don't
why.
like. Okay, fine. You don't like. So you don't have a sweet tooth.
No.
Oh, that's really great. You're very lucky. One of the luckiest people on earth. Most of us, we suffer from this craving of eating sweets, including me and many of my friends and many of our celebrities who are here. They're all have a sweet tooth. That's really nice. Dear sir, are you a good cook? உங்களுக்கு சமையல் வருமா சார்?
நல்லா பண்ணுவேன்.
நல்லா வரும். How
Good.
nice. ரொம்ப நல்லா. Very good. உங்களோட favorite recipe பேர் சார்?
Barbecue. I personally prepare in my home. So barbecue and tandoori chicken.
Yes, sir. Dear sir, the name of your favorite teacher or school, I'm sorry, the name of your favorite teacher or sir when you were in school?
Susai Kannu teacher. Susai Kannu. She's my first standard teacher.
How nice to remember the first standard teacher. That's really very nice.
Because she's one taught everything to me now. So she taught me alphabet, numbers, and everything. So that's why I remember her still.
Yes. I remember my first class teacher. She was Miss Mary, and she would take 2 scales and beat us if we were, not studying, getting something wrong or talking in class. But she was a great person. I really love her. So as you remember your first class teacher, it
Yes,
reminds me of mine too. Thank you for taking me also down memory lane. Yes, sir. Dear sir, are you an early bird or a night owl?
Early
bird. Do you get up very early in the morning or you awake late in the night and working late in the night?
Both. Yeah, I used to go to bed around 12 o'clock. Then early 5:30 I'll.
Yes, sir. Dear sir, you like salty, spicy, or sour food?
No, it's an equal only.
All equal, balanced.
Balanced.
Dear sir, are you an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert?
Sometimes introvert, sometimes extrovert.
Yes. Dear sir, is life all about money, all about happiness, or both?
Happiness. Money comes and go, but happiness.
Yes. You believe in socializing or me time?
Socialization.
My dear friends, if you all want to grow and live in a beautiful world, you have to socialize. You cannot be isolated. Man is a social animal. You don't be stuck and depressed in your room no matter what challenges you face. Socialize. There are good people out in the world who will come and help you, guide you, mentor you. Very true. Thank you, sir. Dear sir, when you are alone in your room, nobody is with you, no gadgets with you, where do your thoughts take you? You're only connected to your thoughts. In front of you, nothing is there. So you're connected to your thoughts. And where do your thoughts take you? Into the past, present, or future?
Usually when that situation arises, usually what I'll do meditation. I forget everything. So 1 hour, maybe it will take sometimes, it will take more than 2 hours or 3 hours. That and all happened in my life.
Okay. Dear sir, do you believe in experiential learning or learning from books called as theoretical learning?
50-50.
Very smart. Very nice. That's the way to balance life. Experiential learning as well as theoretical learning really helps us a lot. Yes, sir. Dear sir, is it fresh fruits, fresh salads, or fried food?
Fresh fruits and fresh salads.
Yes, sir. Home cooked food or food ordered from out?
Own cook. Self-cook.
Yes, sir. You love to spend time on a beach or in a forest?
Both. Whenever I'm going to hill areas, I like to stay in the forest areas. Then beach I usually go. So whenever I have some depressed mood or anxiety, some stress in the sense, I spend a lot of times in beach only.
Okay, that's really nice. Thank you for sharing. Dear sir, how many languages are you conversant in? How many languages could you speak?
Tamil and English only.
Tamil and English.
Rest of the languages I understand. The people, when they are speaking, that I could understand, but I can't speak.
Okay, sir. Dear sir, or chinna request, sir. Would you oblige to sing a song for us either in English or Tamil? We would love to hear it in Tamil.
Now I'm very poor.
Make an attempt.
Oh.
Your favorite song.
Okay. எல்லோருக்கும் நல்ல வாழ்க்கை உண்டு வாழ்வு. Sorry.
Redo it again, sir.
எல்லோருக்கும் நல்ல காலம் உண்டு நேரம் உண்டு வாழ்விலே மண்ணீரிலே போராட்டம் உண்டு. Sorry, I forgot the lyrics.
உங்களோட வாய்ஸ் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு சார். You have a lovely voice. When you were singing, I was like going into the where this MGR sir and Shivaji Ganeshan, all of them would have that beautiful way of singing it. I don't know which song was this from, which era, the 60s, 70s, 80s, I don't know. But you have a wonderful voice. Wonderful, sir. Would you like to give it a try again?
Maybe try for that. எல்லோருக்கும் நல்ல காலம் உண்டு நேரம் உண்டு வாழ்விலே எல்லாருக்கும் நல்ல நேரம் உண்டு ஆற்றம் உண்டு உலகிலே வினாக்களும் கணாக்களும் எவன் வசம் என தினம் நினைப்பது அவன் வசம் தேவன் என்ற ஒன்றை நம்புங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் நல்ல காலம் உண்டு நேரம் உண்டு வாழ்விலே எல்லாருக்கும் நல்ல ஏற்றமுண்டு மாற்றமுண்டு உலகிலே. Sorry.
Super, sir. Rumba nalla irukku. Very good. That's really nice. You have a wonderful voice. And it was so mesmerizing. I forgot everything for the moment and was just connected to the song that you were singing. Thank you. Romba Romba Nandri, sir, for singing that beautiful song. You have a wonderful voice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dear sir, do you love to walk or ride a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler?
Ride a two-wheeler.
Okay.
So I have a car, but I used to travel by bike only.
Yes. Dear sir, you believe if I told there's a table and a lovely book or nalla book irukku sir ange and or music system kuda irukku at the side pakkathile, what would you select? You will pick up the book or the music system?
It depends upon the situation. If, see, I prefer both. So it's all depends upon the situation. If I want to read a book, that time I will read a book. Or otherwise, if you want to hear, if I want to hear a song in the sense, I'll do that.
Okay. Coffee, tea?
Coffee much, that's all.
Among the 7 days, which is your favorite day, weekday?
All 7 days are important days for me.
Very, very nice. So you respect all the 7 days. For us, like Sunday, wow, we feel like that. So you see, all the 7 days are wonderful. Your favorite number, sir?
9.
You love to give gifts or receive gifts?
Give gifts.
Yes, sir. That's really very nice. Thank you for sharing so much. In fact, you have to give us now 3 gifts. I will just be asking you that now in a moment, sir. Dear friends who are with us today, all the guests, thank you so much for being so patient and kind. And our virtual audience, thanks for being with us. Dear sir, we know that there are 3 magical words: please, sorry, thank you, which is being passed on by all the generations, one generation to another, parents, grandparents, ongoloda grandparents. Now, when we speak, make use of please, sorry, thank you. It will really create a beautiful world. Yeah. We'll leave this please, sorry, and thank you. We'll take it away. We'll put it aside, and we always make a request to our celebrities and guests who are here to add on 3 magical words. நீங்க வந்துட்டு சார் நம்மளுக்கு 3 gifts கொடுக்கணும் சார் இன்னைக்கு. That is any 3 words to empower us. It could be love, compassion, courage, anything which you feel from within. If these 3 words will change people's lives, will create magic in their lives.
We all should work to reach the unreachable star.
Work to reach the unreachable.
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to share, sir?
Because there is no goal in our society, right? In our world. So if you want to become a leader, you have an opportunity here. If you want to be a mentor, you have an opportunity here. So there is no end for everything, right? So you can work. So it's all, everyone has their own wish, So we're all interested to fight for the cause, in the sense there is an unreachable star there. So you reach.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. I really appreciate your sharing your time with us, accepting the invitation from the International Fab Talks. A polite person. Thanks for being humble. Thanks to Maria ma'am, and thanks to all the guests who are here. If I could share all of your names, that is like Rajni ma'am, Rati, and Shekhar sir, Janani, Vimla ma'am, Ahila, and Padmini ma'am. All of you, thank you so much. And the others, of course, if I not mentioned your name, I'm sorry. Thank you for being with us, and God bless. Stay safe till we meet again. Thank you for being a part of the International Fab Talk family. We love you, and we love the unsung heroes, and we are going to learn a lot of lessons from you. Sir, Rombo Rombo Nandri, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
With this, my dear friends, we'd like to sign off from the International Fab Talks. Stay safe and stay blessed.
Thank you.